Hey everyone, it's Jesse coming at you here on Thanksgiving 2010. So I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm going to be eating lots of turkey myself, so I suggest you do the same. You'll be stuffing that shit in my face all day. Turkey's like my absolute favorite food, so yeah. I'm also going to be watching the Detroit Lions lose in this HD TV right here. Yeah, they're going down. New England Patriots are going to kick their ass. Just saying. But usually the Lions come out pretty strong on Thanksgiving, and then they just end up blowing it. So I'm going to be watching that later on. But I just want to mention a few things here. This past Tuesday, which would have been the 23rd, the Expendables came out on DVD and Blu-ray. I picked up the Blu-ray copy, which also includes, as you can read right there, the DVD as well as a digital copy. And I picked this up from Target, and I believe it was on sale. It was on sale, the first week price, for $24.99. So if you haven't seen this movie, but you're a hardcore action movie from the days of old, so like we're talking like 80s action movies, just run out and pick this up. You're absolutely gonna love it. For those of you unfamiliar, this was written and directed by Sylvester Stallone, which as you can see right there on the cover. He's also one of the leading actors in the movie. Fantastic movie. I was kind of wondering why they build. If you look here, it says Willis right there, and he's also, if I can get the glare out of there, he's also right back there on the cover. They built Bruce Willis as, well, I mean, he gets top billing here on the front of the cover, and I'm just kind of wondering why. He's in like one scene of the entire movie, along with Schwarzenegger, and Schwarzenegger didn't get billing on this movie at all, so I don't know. In any case, this is a fantastic movie, and I would recommend watching, if you're not someone who usually listens to commentary, I would recommend just watching the commentary portion during the scene that has Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Willis in it, because it's kind of interesting. So again, there's the Expendables. If you don't have it, go out and buy it, especially if you're an action fan. I also picked up something else on Tuesday. We have Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm not a big player of the Wii or really of video games in general anymore. I still only have one single game for my PlayStation 3. That's Metal Gear Solid 4. The sole reason I bought the system. It's really just pretty much my Blu-ray player now. But I was a hardcore Donkey Kong Country fan back in the Super Nintendo days. It was the very first game that I ever pre-ordered. And I remember getting a Donkey Kong Country shirt with it at Toys R Us. I only wore the shirt a couple times. The shirt's long gone, but I remember playing the game. I still have the game. I still have 1 and 2. And I was just blown away by the graphics of it. And it was super fun. I don't ever remember being bored with the game. And the sequel came out, bought the sequel, enjoyed that just as much. The third one, I didn't buy it. I rented it. It sort of lost the appeal that the first two had. And then Donkey Kong Country 64, I never played. I didn't have a 64 of my own. I had a friend who had a 64. My brother had a 64, but I never had one myself, so I never really got to play it. But when I saw the trailer for this back at E3, I was blown away by the graphics in the game. The graphics don't necessarily make a game great, obviously. It's really more of the gameplay itself. Luckily, Donkey Kong Country Returns has fantastic gameplay. The only thing that I was sad to see was that they removed the ability to play as Diddy Kong, as you can see him right here. Well, I'll take that back. If you're playing a single player, they removed the ability to play as Diddy Kong. If you're playing two-player co-op, the second player does control Diddy. I was kind of sad to see that go because I sort of like that interaction and the ability to change it up in the Super Nintendo versions of the game. It just added a little bit of different feel to how you actually played the game or accomplished things within the game. Because Donkey Kong was bigger, he was more powerful, but he was also slower. Whereas Diddy Kong, he wasn't quite as powerful, but he was quicker. But in this game, he really just, once you find him, he just jumps on the back of Donkey Kong, and he helps him out a little bit with his jetpack. So, loving the game so far. I'm on World 2 right now. It's not overly complicated or extremely hard, but it is challenging, and that's what makes it fun. So if you have a Wii and you've played Donkey Kong Country before and you've loved it, I highly recommend picking this game up. Now, I got this at Target, and this was just like most other Wii games. It was $49.99, but at Target you got a $10 gift card if you bought it, which is pretty nice. I didn't even know they were running that deal or special, so that was just kind of a surprise when I checked out. So, highly recommend picking this up. Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. Buy it. No, I'm not getting paid by Nintendo or Sylvester Stallone to pimp their products. Those are just some of the things that I like. That's really all I wanted to mention here for this little Thanksgiving video. So stick around on my YouTube channel. I will have videos coming up, I promise. I've gotten a couple things that have sort of gotten in the way of some of the videos that I wanted to record. Coming down to the end of the semester at school. Again, I've gone back to school to get my master's degree, so that's kind of gotten in the way. I've got 2 weeks left of that, so after that, I get a bit of a break. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more videos up here. So until then, this is Jesse signing off.